Good evening. It is coming up on 8 PM on Friday the 16th of October, and it is time for Today in My Boo Journal. So how are you? Are you alright? Are you good? What have you been up to? Anything exciting? Any gossip to share? No, I haven't really done anything today, so right. Let's see. I edited and uploaded that last night before bed. It appears that massive spasm that I had yesterday that had me in absolute agony was my shoulder correcting itself. I woke up this morning with very little pain, and what I do have is more like a bruise rather than an injury. You know, like when you sustain an injury and you've got that first initial ow pain, and then a few days later you've got like the bruise. Yeah, that's what it feels like today. I've got full movement without any pain at all. It's so weird, and I can go, and that's the only time I feel pain, and just a little stab just under there. But I thought, it's so nice to be able to breathe again, you know. For anybody who might be a little bit worried, I am hypermobile. That's part of the reason why I have chronic pain, and my joints dislocate on quite a regular basis, so this is nothing unusual. It's been a while since my shoulder went, but there we go. But yeah, I'm fine today. And that is literally what it is like. I will be in chronic pain for several days, and then it will just go. 11,613. It's not bad. I do need to go through and take photos to get me my midway things. So what I'm going to do is I think, draw my black lines and then go through and take photos of it all. So yeah, I will hyperlapse you through that and we'll get that done. Okay, so that is all done. So I've blacked it all up just to make it look a bit neater, except for there where I smudged it. But okay, so we were going through yesterday, which was the 15th. Yeah. Right. Let's change plan. Today I did my face, my teeth, and I wore makeup. I've not got it on now because I've had a bath and wiped it all off. I am filming Today in My Boo Journal. I've not yet had chips, but I haven't had dinner yet. I'm not sure if I'm hungry or not. So there we go. Right, today Daryl did his teeth. I made his bed, but I will mark off that it has been done. We didn't do any schooling because we were out again today. And the rest of it hasn't been done either. So, I now need to upload mood and pain tracker from the beginning of the month. I know this colour looks really similar, but once it dries it's actually a bit different. I'd say we're about there again. I've actually had a really nice afternoon. There was so much I was going to do, and we got home and I had a really late lunch, which is why I'm not hungry. And I've been reading all afternoon. It's been really nice. Daryl's been watching some totally spoilt kid on YouTube opening Toy Story stuff, and he seems to get Toy Story gifts on a daily basis, this kid. But whatever. And I've been reading and it's just been really, really nice. And then I said to him, you know, what do you want for tea? And he said pasta, which again, really easy. So I'm like, yes. Easy day. I've got Alex's SIA licence application finally done. It's now paid for. And what happened was, once he, although he's passed his test and he's got the certificate and all that lot, he then had to go to the post office to, basically it's like a identity confirmation thing, and a lot of times you can do stuff like that online, but for this they actually wanted him to go do it. There's only 2 post offices on the island that do it, so we tried the other one the other day and the woman in there was rude and very unhelpful because the machine was down. So we went to the other one. Of course we got there and she went, can't use your birth certificate. And we were like, shit, what else can we do? And she's like, a bank statement. If you're with, like, you know, this particular bank, there's a branch just around the corner, they'll print it off for you. So we had to go round to the bank, then back to the shop, you know, so it's a bit of a palaver, but it's done. The payment's gone through, the application has been sent off, and he should get his ID card in hopefully a week or 2, I don't know. So, yeah. All very, very exciting. So, sleep. Apparently I've got 7.5 hours. Half 1 again. I keep going to sleep about 1:30 by the look of things, but I didn't get up till 10, which was really nice. And I slept quite well. Did I sleep well? I was awake quite a bit. I'm going to put it about there. Daryl's got an itchy scalp and I don't know why. I've checked him for nits, head lice and all of that, but there's no sign of anything, and he shouldn't have them anyway because he's not been near anybody else that's got them. I'm pathological about nits because obviously with dreadlocks I can't comb my hair. So I'm sort of like, and it's where he's scratched it so much, he's made his scalp very irritated. And the only thing I can think of was that I put something different in his bath water last time I gave him a bath, and I think when I rinsed his hair it irritated his head. So I gave him a bath yesterday, washed his hair, and I put a little bit of moisturising conditioner in an effort, but he was scratching a lot in his sleep last night and I kept waking up just moving his hand away, you know, but it meant obviously that I was awake quite a lot. So which is a pain, but you know, it's one of them things, isn't it? Right, today I pulled Temperance. Temperance, I can never remember what number Temperance is. These cards I must go through and put a number on them for the, is it 9? No, that's the Hermit. 7 then. No, that's Chariot. Okay. Oh, Temperance is ruled by Sagittarius, Fire, and Jupiter. This is all about your whole self. Oh shit, what number did I say it was? just put it down. Is it 14? Yes. Yes, it's all about, you know, the balance of that it makes you know. I know so many people who suffer from a mental health disorder, whether it be anxiety, stress, depression, you know, whatever it is. Temperance is about balancing all of those different things. So the things that make you anxious, working on how to keep control of that anxiety or that depression or the panic attacks or whatever it is that unbalances you, and maybe even possibly using that for other people. Yeah, I mean, as you can see here, she's neutral ground. This is your Temperance lady. with this young couple that have obviously mid-argument. They neither look very happy, do they? I love it. Apples and oranges. Have you ever heard that phrase? I don't know whether that's an English phrase. This seems quite English geared, this deck. Yeah, the phrase apples and oranges come together. They're very, very different, but sometimes they go quite well together. You know, are you apples to somebody's orange? Like anything in life, relationships, work and home life, yin and yang, it is all about balance. Once you find that balance, that point where you can put a compass scale down and it will balance perfectly, then that's you know, that's nirvana or heaven, or you know, whatever. It is all about finding it. Some people never find it. Some people manage to go through life being slightly off balance, slightly kilted, but make it work for them. Some people have no choice but to live like that, especially if you're somebody who has a chronic illness. You know, if you're somebody who's slightly different due to how you were made, if you like, then we may never find that complete equilibrium balance, but it is all about making the best of what you have got, finding the way that makes you feel the best balanced in here. But no matter how tough life is, find your inner balance. And maybe you could assist somebody find theirs. And sometimes that's just a little thing like saying to somebody, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay to feel the way that you do. You know, it's okay to you love your children. Doesn't necessarily mean you've got to like them all the time. You know, nobody tells you that. I realised that when my older children were sort of approaching pre-teener sort of time, that I read it in a book. Well, of course you love your child. It doesn't mean you have to like them. And I was like, whoa! You mean that's okay? And it was brought home to me even more when my father was dying of cancer, and I went and I sat by his bed every single day. And this is something that I tell people a lot that are going through something similar. It's okay to not want to go. Even though you're sitting there and you're not doing anything, it's exhausting. Just sitting there not doing anything. It's exhausting because you are mentally on edge the whole time, you know. And I remember telling a woman once, it's okay to not want to go today. It's okay to take a day off of doing that for your own mental well-being. And she was totally stunned by that. And she was like, but I feel really guilty if I don't go. I said, that's only because it's expected of you. I said, but you have to take care of yourself too. And that's the thing when you are caring for somebody who's very sick, whether it's terminal or not, is that people forget that, you know, if you're not careful and look after yourself, you're going to end up in the same situation. But anyway, right, today's the 15th. Is it 15th, 16th? God. I haven't done anything. Did I clean the loo? No, I didn't clean the loo. The laundry's done. I did that. Well, I glanced at my non-existent pile because I did the laundry yesterday. I have a moth. Fuck off. But I've been out, so nothing else has been done. Nothing else has needed to be done, really, because I've been out, which is good. I've been out again, and I'm sick of it. So yes, so that bill went out. I'm at Alex at the post office. The tax form has been sorted and done. And 8:30 Al is on Vic's channel. If I remember, I will go and watch. That moth has landed over there and is now sitting looking at me. It's only one of those little itty bitty ones. Bloody things. Right, I'm leaving that there. I've not got anything to journal about, so I'm not going to. I don't think I even took a photo today, did I? Let's have a quick look. Oh. My cat found her catnip toy today, so every time she goes past it, it has to be killed. So that's about the only thing, but I'll probably save that and print it up later. She's funny. She's so grumpy. And I mean, like, super, super, super grumpy, you know. She is the grumpy of cat. But then every now and then, this little kitten appears that just turns into this complete idiot. And she makes me laugh. Where's that album gone? I'm sure Apple keep changing the order that your albums appear in, you know. I've got 3 albums on here that don't have anything in them. I wonder if I can delete them. One is a pic collage. One is one that I created and is empty. And one is an AliExpress album? AliExpress has albums now? Oh my giddy aunt. Right, so all those photos that I took a photo of, I am going to put in my Bujo folder. I keep a folder on my phone just for bullet journal stuff to upload throughout the month, because you know, as you guys know, I upload every day. I can't, it must be in the Insta tracker I call it, there you go. So yeah, and what I will also do is I will go to said album, so at the end there, and delete what I've already posted. Right. So select. I have already posted. You better not be on my fucking anything made of wool, you asshole. I'm very paranoid about moths because they eat wool. Just looking for a Ziploc bag because I don't want the little bugger eating Callie's shawl 2 days before the wedding. Moths are something I've always had a problem with. Stay out of that. Right. So I'm going to delete these ones. Right, what am I doing? Oh, I've got card of the day in there twice. October card of the day. Ooh, crap. I have to think about something else to put there then. Oh well, there you go, that happens. Never mind. Right. Yeah, I've got nothing really to journal about today, so I'm not going to bother. I'm just going to leave that there. Thank you so much for joining me today. I really, really do appreciate it. If you have any comments, suggestions, questions, feedback, please do leave it all down below. Thank you so much to everybody who left dragon kisses for Daryl. He was so pleased when I showed him. He was over the moon. I had some new people commenting. Hello, thank you. I really, really do appreciate it.
Thanks for that dragon kisses. I loved that.
He did love that. Come down and say thank you. He's supposed to be in bed.
Thank you for those kisses, and don't forget to put your thumbs up.
Yeah, please do leave us a thumbs up. We really do appreciate that.
And click the bell.
Hang on, you're going too fast there.
Oh,
what else do we like?
Comments, because we love comments.
We do love comments. And what do we like in the comments?
Kisses, and not the lipstick ones.
But not lipstick kisses, because we hate lipstick kisses.
Yeah.
I'm not allowed to kiss him when I've got lipstick on.
No, not allowed that.
Right, so click
the book,
and you'll be subscribed, and if you hit the bell,
that scrolls down below your notification when I upload new content.
There you go. Click the book, you'll be subscribed, hit the bell that appears down below, and you'll be notified when we upload new content. Thank you so much for joining me today, even though he's not even supposed to be here, he's supposed to be in bed.
Alexa, good night. Alexa, good night.
Good night. Sweet dreams.
Have a fantastic rest of your day, no matter what it is you're doing. And I will see you in Saturday's edition of Today in My Boo Journal. Also, don't forget, on Saturday evenings at 8 o'clock. Is it 8 o'clock or 8:30? I can never remember. Hang on, I will check for you in my Boo Journal, because I've only been doing this a couple of weeks. 8 o'clock, Craft Live over on Twitch. That's my other streaming title, I suppose. It's not a different name. It's under twitch.tv/prettytapper, and that is when I do fibre crafts. At the moment we are doing Socktober, and I am working on these very, very lovely red and black socks. I'm currently on the heel, and I'm going to finish doing those today because I'm recording a video to show Rita and a couple of other people how you do a heel flap. So I'm going to finish that off tonight, and I'll be back to show you the rest of it tomorrow. So have a fantastic rest of your day, because you're going to bed now, aren't you?
Everyone, remember what Alexa just said? She uses that when I say, Alexa, good night.
Right. And what did she say? She said good night, sweet dreams. So good night means go to bed. Oh, I'm such a joker. Right, take it easy, guys, and I'll see you tomorrow.
Bye.
Bye.